and convicted of a felony and wound up losing my medical license. To call this experience life-altering is at best an understatement. So I understand what all of you are going through. And with work, though, I want to let you know that I was able to get my medical license back, reinstated in full in 2010. So the lesson or takeaway here is that prison's temporary. And so no matter your specialty, your experience, your field, what you do, eventually you're going to get out of prison and come home. And so while premature, possibly at this time, please know that before you even enter or be prepared, before you provide all the information to your probation officer for your pre-sentence interview, it is helpful, very, to include your personal narrative, which is your story, your autobiography, how you came to this point where you broke the law, because right now, your story and autobiography is already out there. And it was by the grace of the Department of Justice in the form of your indictment. Your reentry plan, judges are going to want to know at sentencing, they're going to either let you know that they don't want to see you back in their courtroom, or they're going to ask you if you have anything to say, or they're going to want to know what's your plan, and as an open-ended question. And so the goal of this series is to provide you with the information you'll need to survive and navigate these times, because knowledge and preparation together is going to help you build back the confidence you'll need throughout this process. You've already heard, possibly, that the FBI and Department of Justice have been asking questions. And if this is the case, then their information or case against you is mostly complete, and they have a 98% conviction rate. Delaying to take the next step or to act now is in your peril. So what do I mean? You need to find a criminal defense attorney who practices federal criminal defense in federal court, because federal courts are much different and have different rules or nuances than state courts. Hiring your legal team, though, just doesn't mean that they have experience. You want to know if they have a proven track record of successfully defending cases like yours, and you need to feel comfortable with them. Are they a good fit for you? Because the choices you make today are going to help you tomorrow. Should you have questions, please do not hesitate to call and engage in my services. My phone is 240-888-7778. This is your life and your future. I've been down the path, and I'm trying to make yours a little smoother. Residential Reentry Managers. These halfway houses have a limited number of beds nationwide, which means they are very selective when it comes to accepting new inmates in their facilities. So, and we've all read that there are some people have been held in prisons longer than needed because they had earned time credits to let them out earlier, but that there's a limited number of beds. Second Chance Act has provided funding for many, many years, and all of this is available on my website at no charge to you. But for the building and starting of new halfway houses, as well as providing the staffing so that they can monitor you if on home confinement, which requires rather costs them much less money and doesn't need as many staff. And when they go ahead and they take in a new person or adult in custody into their halfway house, they're responsible for home confinement also. And so it all depends on the amount of effort you've put into your release plan and possibly obtaining a job before your release, which will help your life get smoother or transition smoother. This is because they want to avoid any issues of having to send individuals back to prison, because these are employees also, the residential reentry managers, the managers, but they have bosses, supervisors. They don't want to look bad to them. And so they're going to rely heavily on what the Bureau of Prisons case managers, what your case managers, their recommendations regarding your suitability for placement. So you can make yourself stand out a bit is by engaging in constructive activities, as well as developing a written, well thought out release plan that you've shared with your case manager at meetings. You've gone to all your First Step Back programs so that you can earn all the earned time credits available. You haven't gotten in trouble so that you have all good time credits available. If you don't have your GED, then once you're in prison, you're going to go ahead and get your GED. But for those of you who do and haven't taken college classes, college courses are now available, and you need to check. There are individual colleges that do it online, that provide it online, as well as the First Step Back Pell Grant. Now, in reading recently, today is May 18th, 15th, 2024, there's been a slowness to the rollout of the Pell Grant, but it is there and working. If you've been to college or graduate school and you're a doctor, lawyer, PhD, or rocket scientist, or you've had a business that was successful and life experience to offer, consider teaching a class. You will get credits for it in the form of goodwill from your case managers, and then give them the credit for allowing you to provide this class. If you're already at this point and don't have time to wait for my future videos, then give me a call and we can discuss your situation one-on-one. Once again, my number, 240-888-7778. The BOP or Bureau of Prisons also has several, I found 2 day reporting centers where you're on home confinement, as these have no beds. They consider factors such as your risk your level rather, your progress while you're incarcerated, and your ability to comply with the rules and regulations of the program. By developing your own solid release plan and demonstrating your commitment towards your post-release goals, personal growth, you can increase your chances of being accepted into a halfway house or home confinement program and successful reintegrate into society and back to home and getting back on your feet, which is what we all want. To engage my services or have your concerns answered, please give me a call today at 240-888-7778. This is my personal cell, and I answer and return all of my calls. If I don't pick up, please leave a brief message. You can get all of this information also for free on my website at pprsus.com. P as in Paul, P as in Paul, R as in Robert, S as in Sam, US.com, otherwise known as Physician Pre-Sentence Report Service. I'm grateful for you turning in and listening today. I hope you found this valuable, and have a great day. Please tell your friends.